Hello, my art-loving friends. I am so excited because I received some gifts for Christmas and my birthday, which happens to be on Christmas Day, and I get to share them with you now, which means I also get to go through them again and kind of for the first time because I got them and I'm like, oh, I gotta show everyone and set them aside, and I haven't played with them or anything and it's killing me, so let's just get into it so we can start playing. Okay, here's kind of an overview, except I can't, oh, I can get the camera farther away, just barely. I almost pulled it out of its thing and that would have been bad. There we go. Look at all of this. All right, I'll show you one at a time now because this is a lot. I just realized that's not everything too, because the post office is not delivering mail today. There's a huge thing coming tomorrow. So I will show you that in this video. I just have to wait for mail delivery tomorrow, which means this video is going to go out a little later than I thought. But oh well, it's worth you guys seeing it right now. All right, I've organized this into categories. First is the stuff bought by my best friend, who apparently went to my Amazon wish list, saw everything that was left, and just bought it all and sent it to me, which was really generous. She didn't have to do that. There was quite a few like small things on it, but it adds up, right? It adds up. And this one here was kind of expensive, but I really wanted this for my art bag that goes to class with me because I teach college classes, and it's pretty neat because it opens up. There's a stiff thing that goes in the bottom, and then it's big enough to hold a 12 by 16 block of watercolor paper, and that's what I need for that particular class. I usually just have them paint on 12 by 16 because it's easiest to transport, but it still stretches the students because they like to paint small most of the time, so it gives them a challenge. Has these straps here plus a shoulder strap. So all these outside pockets are just going to be super useful, and the big blocks and palettes can go in there, and I'm excited to use it. The next item was from my son and his girlfriend, Tori. If you guys have been on the channel a while, you know who Tori is. She's so sweet. She paints with me all the time. But look what they got. Sarah Rednick Clark's color cube. Now this is not something you can put on the Amazon wish list. So this was just my general wish list that I sent out when everyone asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And she found it and ordered it, and it's both cubes. Look at that. Look at that. So I won't go too long into what the color cubes are here because you may have seen them online and you can look them up. But anyway, it's just this huge collection of individual cards. I just put them out of order. Anyway, they have these color palettes on them and pictures that are copyright free. So you can use the pictures on these color cards to paint from and sell the work and the whole 9 yards. But anyway, just super fun. All kinds of different color palettes ranging from like 3 to 6 colors, I think. Anyway, I cannot wait to try these. So this will be a really fun thing to help add into my studio work and limit palettes and play with color. Oh, I'm very excited for it. Oh geez, I got distracted. I showed you one thing my best friend bought me, and then I went on to the color cubes, but my best friend bought me a lot of other stuff from my wish list. So let me show you the other stuff that was on my wish list. Core's olive green watercolor. Oh yeah. This is PR 101, PY 184, and PG 7. Light fast is excellent. And I'm being careful where I touch it because it has a little hole right here that I need to cover with some very strong tape because it got all over my fingers earlier when I unboxed it. Also on my wish list was Sennelier's light gray 21 mil tube. It has some of the core olive green on it too. They put a sticker over the label, but I think I can see most of it. PW6, PB29, and PBK7. It's just a really pretty color, and I am excited to add it to my Sennelier palette. I don't think I have space for it, but I'll make space for it. One of the other things that was still on my wish list when she went and looked was this, 365 Days of Art. And today is already January 9th, so I have started it. I wanted to do a page every single day, and so I went ahead and started it, I think on the 6th, because I didn't get these until the 5th or so. So I started it, and I have some things in it now, and I still have to do today's. The 9th is undone so far, but it should be fun and easy. I don't know if I'll get to it every single day, but it's kind of fun to think that I will attempt to. And it has these black edges on the pages. It's really cool. And I didn't realize this looking at it online, but it's a soft cover book. See, it's bendable. And I like that. Also on my wish list was Chloe Rose's Draw Your Own Adventure book. Now I can't do my weekly list, 365 Days of Art book, and this book. I will just burn out, I'm sure. But I have it and it's so cute. I glanced through it just a little bit because this and the paint just came today. So she has this storyline throughout the whole thing, and it makes you have this like choose your own adventure kind of thing. I don't know. It's just so fun. You follow the little story and create art along the way. And I am so proud of her. This is a really amazing book, an amazing accomplishment, and I can't wait to get into it. And the paper seems pretty nice. It is double-sided, so you do have to be careful what you use in it. But just keep that in mind. Nice thick paper though. All right, and the last thing that was still on my wish list when my best friend went to look was this. You know, the quandary I had, was it last year when Sarah Burns released her gouache subscription box, and Craftimo kept emailing me saying, what if we give you this free or this amount of months free, or what if we give you free shipping for 6 months? And I kept asking you guys on the community tab, should I do it? Should I do it? Because I was still on basically a no buy at that time. So you guys encouraged me not to do it because I could just buy my own Shin Hand gouache and maybe join her Patreon. So I did not do the subscription box, and I put this on my wish list, and my best friend bought it for me. So we're not gonna do these colors today. I'll show these to you in a future video, but I'm really excited to try them out. I think I'm gonna try them this weekend actually, because I have a project I have to finish by Monday, and one of the pages needs gouache, so this would be perfect. The next thing is from my son and his wife. They are so sweet. These were also on my Amazon wish list, and they apparently bought them before my best friend went and looked because I didn't get duplicates, thank goodness. They're very crinkly. Let me pick them up and then I'll tell you. All right, I had this set of 4 silicone brushes on my wish list, and they got those for me. These are so cool. Let me open one. So they're silicone. They just rubbery, bendy, just fun. And you can just wipe them off when you're done painting. You don't even have to clean them with mineral spirits or whatever, I assume anyway. I haven't tried them obviously, but I want to use these for oil or acrylic painting. And I actually might look for smaller sizes, because the smallest size this set came in was this here, which is a 1 inch. And if I could get like maybe 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch, I could probably do a lot. So I may look, because I have a little bit of money. I got gift cards for Amazon for Christmas in the amount of $250, by the way. But then everything was bought on my wish list. So what am I going to do with $250 to Amazon? Well, now I thought of something. I'm going to go see if I can find some smaller silicone brushes. And then I did spend some of that gift card money already on buying some stuff for an old classic truck I have. Or no, I was going to, but I didn't. Oh, I bought stuff for my camp trailer. I still have money left though on the gift card. All right, my son and his lovely wife, my daughter-in-law, got me the Williamsburg oil colors. And I don't do a lot of oil painting on this channel. In fact, I think I've only done it twice in the history of the 5 years I've been on YouTube. But Golden bought Williamsburg, and I know that Golden only buys the best companies, and it made me curious and I wanted to try them. So this is the signature colors. They're very small tubes. They're 11 mil, with the exception of the white. The white is a 37 mil tube, but the colors are beautiful. The signature colors are gorgeous. So if you guys would want to see these on my channel, let me know in the comments below, because I know I'm mostly a watercolor channel, but I am curious as all get out about this. And then they got me for my birthday. One was Christmas, one was birthday. They got me the traditional colors. So the split primary plus a couple of browns and a big white again. These are 11 mil again with a 37 mil white. Very exciting. I just kept opening the box that evening, the first box I received, and just kept looking at it and looking at it. And then I got the next box the next day for my birthday. It was very exciting. All right, next are things from my good friend in Georgia. She sends me stuff sometimes. She's so sweet. So I got this little stocking, and things might be out of order because I opened it all and then I kind of stuffed it back in randomly. So it may not be the bags she had them in originally, but she got me this Bob Ross Happy Little Tree Mints tin. I thought I bought one of these for myself when I first saw them way back. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond around Christmas time and saw them, and I thought I bought myself one, but I don't know where it's at. So if I did, I've lost it. So I'm so glad to have this back because she also sent me separately this thing, and it's going to be crinkly, so I'll open it and then show you. Here we go. This is so cool. This is from an Etsy seller. It's 3D printed, a little palette, and either palette or mixing space. So this one's thick. It'll probably go in the bottom. This one is thinner, and I assume it'll go in the top. But I haven't played with these. I actually did read the instructions on how to put these in the palette yesterday, and I'm hoping they'll fit in the Bob Ross palette. So I'll have to dump these mints into a different Altoids tin. I have plenty. And try it out because I think it'd be fun to have them in the Bob Ross palette. And then I do have some paint that I'll probably put in here, but I'll tell you about that later. These are also stackable, so you can see this one goes completely inside that one. I think that's probably why this little tab is here. But I have a better idea, maybe a better idea that I might try with these. We'll see. All right, in this little bag, this is from this same lovely lady. Kind of fun things in here. A cute little ornament that you can paint. Put something on the snowflake, I assume. So cute. I love snowmen. Snowmen are some of my favorites. Some of the only Christmas decorations that I've kept have been snowmen. I love them. And then this here is a little clip-on oil pot. One of these little things with the screw-off lid. Ooh, that's tight because it has the rubber seal inside. Clips on your sketchbook. So a lot of oil painters, or clips on your palette, a lot of oil painters will use these for their medium, like liquid or whatever medium they use. And maybe I'll do that because I'm going to be oil painting a little bit more this year, possibly. Or maybe I'll use it for water out on my watercolor palettes and sketchbooks. So cute. I've always wanted one. I've just never bought myself one. Cute little sticker from Owings Art. I am actually subscribed to his channel. And then this thing is so cute. She really spoiled me too. Little clip that is separate. It's a magnet though, super strong. Very, very, very strong. Let me see if I can even shake this off. I don't want to break it. Okay, a lot of force and you can shake it off, but that's a lot of force. And these cute little cats. Look how cute these cats are on this little mini tin. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. You open it up and inside is another 3D printed palette. This plastic seems a little different quality, a little higher quality than this plastic. Not that it matters so much, but I did read that this one you can't leave in a hot car, don't put anywhere warm, and so on. So I have to be careful with this one. This one feels a little sturdier. We'll see. I'm not sure. This one holds 12 colors. I'll probably do the usual and paint the inside of this white so I have a little bit of a white mixing space and figure out what to put in it. I just love it. It makes me happy to look at that with all those kitties on it. Such nice gifts. Next, I have this lovely friend in New York. She often sends me stuff she's not using anymore, and she sent me a birthday gift. So sweet. As usual, she totally surprised me with what she sent me. I'm in shock and awe, and I'm just grateful for every gift. The Schminke Super Granulation Galaxy Set. This is so exciting. When I opened the box, you could see this, and I was like, what? Here we are. I believe some of these are in a little mini palette she sent me, I think 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And so now I have some of the tubes and I can refill those and I'm so grateful. So We'll have to try these out as well. I'll probably save these for another video because she sent me a Schminke tube not that long ago that I just showed you in a video, I think in the beginning of December maybe. So we have a Schminke video we've got to do coming up. I have to find my Schminke palette first. I think it's in my things to do drawer over there, which I mentioned in that other video. Okay, and then she sent me this. I meant to look this up before this video to see about this brand, but this is the Erudite Fountain Pen Executive Elegance Turquoise Gold Trim. It seems so fancy. Look at this case. Look. And we open it up, and we have this beautiful fountain pen. Look how pretty this is. Sexy. All right, and it unscrews. Nope, it doesn't unscrew. That's to get into the cartridge. No one ever said I knew what I was doing. So it just pops off, okay. And then we have the tip. I didn't try using it, so it doesn't currently write because it's empty. Oh, this has one of those fancy spring reloader things in it. However, I think anyway, I know nothing about fountain pens, but I have to learn now because I have 2 or 3 now. It came with 24 fountain pen ink cartridges, 12 in blue and 12 in black. So I have to figure out how to put these in the pen. Oh dear, now they're on the floor again. They were on the floor the first time I opened them and looked at them. Just 2, just like I dropped last time. It came with, I hope this, yes, it's an instruction booklet. Oop, I have ink on me. One of those is leaking. Yes, there's an instruction booklet. Thank goodness. This was sealed when I got it, so I don't think she's ever opened this or used it. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to try it. I'll probably bring it on my trip with me. I'm leaving in, oh my gosh, 4 days. 4 days. I'm not ready. Beautiful fountain pen to try out, and that fountain pen I could probably use in my 365 Days of Art book. The next thing she sent me are the Schminke Aqua Drops Finest Liquid Watercolors. I've always looked at these and thought about getting them, but I never have. So here they are. 8 colors. And we'll have to play with these coming up too. I'm gonna be gone for a month, so some of this I can't take with me. We'll have to play with it when I get back, but something to look forward to. And the thing she got me for my birthday present, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. A Cotty sketchbook. This is bound on this edge here, and it says it's acid-free cotton paper. This is the rough surface, 210 GSM. I just love Cotty paper. I don't even know why. I just like it a lot. It's 100% cotton rag. It's really unique to work on. It's fun, and it's probably going to be perfect for these aqua drops. I think we've got a winner here. Good combo. The last category are things that I bought for myself because, you know, I had that gift card and I have ink on my hand still. Shouldn't have put that probably. All right, now this I actually bought last year and I never showed it because it was research for something that I'm doing this year, a big project, and I decided not to use it. But this is the Light Wish Cotton Journal. It's kind of fancy. So it's, I assume this is fake leather. I'm not sure. It feels kind of plasticky, but kind of nice all at the same time. Little latch like this. And then you open it up. I'll try not to get the pages dirty because I have ink on my fingers. And you just have cotton paper in a little ring binder here. So anyway, I decided not to use it, even though I haven't tested it yet, because I actually had a different collaboration come through that I was even more excited about. But we have this. I'm not going to return it. It's way past the return date. Plus, I like it, so I would keep it anyway. And I'll try it out here eventually. So that's not what I bought with the gift card. The thing I bought with the gift card is this. Joanna Basford's Small Victories, because I love her coloring books and I love her. She's so sweet. And I just like this small size coloring book. I could take on trips with me a little more easily than some of the other books I have of hers. Not that I won't still take the other books. I probably will, knowing me. But if I just have a small bag, if I'm not in my camper, I can put this in. So this was only like $7 or $9. I got it super on sale. And then this is something that I ran across in the Prime Day deals. I did not put this on my wish list because I wasn't sure that I really wanted to try them, but I kind of wanted to try them, and then got all the gift cards and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try them. So these are the Crayola Signature watercolor crayons, and I am really curious how they compare to Neocolor 2s, Gelatos, Aquatones. What else do I have that are water soluble crayon like things? Oh, the Woodies, Stabilo Woodies. So we'll play with these too and see what they're like. And then I got this for Tori, my basically daughter-in-law, and decided to get one for myself because, where'd I put it? In order to do the 365 days of art, it has to be easy. So I travel a lot, I'm out and about a lot, and I thought this would be helpful. So what this is, let me open it, is an elastic band here and a little bag. And the bag looks tiny, like you couldn't fit anything in it, but Tori said she actually got a lot in hers. And I'm hoping that I can at least put mechanical pencil, maybe 12 colored pencils. 12 is a good number, right? And a couple of fine liners, a brush pen, or something, so that if I am out and about and I have this book and this is attached to it, there's no excuse not to do it, right? You could do anything probably with those supplies I just listed, right? Right. So let's see if it fits. Problem with elastic things and a soft cover is it sometimes squishes the soft cover, but we'll see. I just want it to go on the cover. Yeah, it's squishing the soft cover a little bit, but if I put it towards the binding, that works. Still opens just fine. It's not in the way. Okay, so no excuses not to do this. Oh, and there's a little pocket there, so if I put it the other way around, I could put, I don't know, a beef jerky stick in there. I'm just kidding. Probably a water brush. That would be good. I wonder if a little tiny palette would fit in there. This one's as tiny as it gets, I think. Too big. Anyway, it works on the binding, not the edge, which is fine. Okay, good. I'll have to fill that then before I leave for my trip. One more thing to do. Oh boy. And then while I've got you on the desk, I'll just show you the last thing I bought for myself. And this was on Facebook. I saw a lady. I'm part of the Let's Make Art Facebook group. Even though I don't do their subscription service or anything, I just think they're a good company and I like some of their tutorials and I like having access to the tutorials. So anyway, I love seeing people's art. She was going through her art supplies and said she would give gouache to anyone who wanted it, just pay shipping. So between the shipping cost and the little mailer she sent it in, I paid $8 for these 4 tubes of Winsor & Newton gouache. And we have Viridian, which is a PG 18, so it's a true Viridian. Alizarin Crimson, which is a PR 83, which is the original alizarin crimson and not very light fast. Sky blue, PW5, PB29, and PB15. This one is very light fast. And then we have the Pale Rose Blush, beautiful color. PR9, PO72, PY42, and PW6. And this one is also very light fast. And then I'll throw this in here real quick in a sped up version because I didn't want to waste the leftover paint I had squeezed out on this lid. And so I just did this fun little doodle painting on the right side of the page. And I actually really like it. I love how it turned out. Plus the added bonus of not wasting any of that delicious paint and using it all up over there. And the colors went together really well. It was perfect. And that's all I bought for myself, with the exception of the thing coming tomorrow, which I'm going to show you right now. Before I show you, because it's the next day, what I got, let's talk about my no-buy for a minute, because you're probably saying, wait, I thought you're on a no-buy, you can't buy art supplies, but you bought those things for yourself. I mean, I had a gift card, so I guess that's explainable, but this I didn't have a gift card for, but my in-laws always give me cash for my birthday and for Christmas, and they have for years. And I usually just stash it away and, I don't know, buy truck parts or something with it, or something down the road, or not spend it at all. But this year I spent it on art supplies because I'll explain why as I show you the things. But I'm still on my permanent, so-called permanent no-buy, even though I can buy stuff whenever I want. I just don't want to. I'm still on that, and I have a lot of insight already from working on my weekly art list. I'm going to grab it right here. So I made this weekly art list here about what supplies to use in which week of the year, and this is the list of all the supplies I could find in my studio. I kind of explained this in my goals video, which I will link in the corner for you, but I already have some really good insight about that, and it's made me extremely happy. So I will tell you that much right now. However, I did buy what you're about to see, and so far I don't regret it, but we'll see after I test these products if I regret this purchase or not, because it was a big purchase. It took all the money my in-laws gave me, but hopefully it's worth it. Okay, here it is. Aquatone watercolors. Now, I had never even heard of these, did not know they existed, but I saw Alan J. Quesada say that this is a relatively new brand, and he bought some or was sent some to try, and I'm like, you know, when Roman Schmal first came out with watercolors, no one knew about them, no one trusted them, but they were so affordable, so affordable. And I wish I would have bought the whole range of Roman Schmal then, but like I didn't trust them yet, right? No one had really tested them. Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, had tried them a couple of times, but that was about it. And she liked them. So eventually I got the 5-pack for $15, the little starter kit from Roman Schmal. And now their watercolors are famous, they're amazing, and the price has gone up a little bit on them. So currently, you can get a tube of this Aquatone watercolor for like $3 or $4. Let me look that up real quick. Okay, let's pull one out of here because I can find its price on the sheet. Indian Yellow, for example, 15 mil tubes. And if I look on the invoice here, Indian Yellow is 406 of the Indian, I don't know what their dollar is called, so let me look that up. Hang on. $4.71 for Indian Yellow. Sorry, couldn't think of the word, but you can see that's actually one of the more expensive ones, 406. A lot of these are 270, many are 342, 304, 270. So that's one of the more expensive ones, and it's $4.71 for a 15 mil tube. So I bought the entire range and these 2 sets and this box here, which I'll show you. And they also sell sketchbooks, which are 100% cotton. I'll show that to you in a minute as well. So this here is the, what is this one called? The granulators set, I think. Yep, granulating set. So 10 15 mil tubes. You can see the colors there. I'm not going to list them out for you. It drives me crazy when other people do that. Even though you might appreciate it, there's the list. I'll go into depth in these big time in a future video because we have a lot to test here, but this is exciting. This one here is called the Gray Set. I'm really excited about the green. I'm excited about the grays. I love grays, so gray set. And here's a closer look at the names so you can see what the names are like. And then, yes, I bought every tube they make because I wanted to, and it came from India. I only wanted to do this once, just once. So I have way more watercolors than I probably need for this range to test them, and I hope I like them, but they are big enough tubes that I plan on sharing these, at least in a limited capacity, with my Patreon members in some kind of dot card form, or maybe I'll buy some quarter pans or something to share some of these colors with them. So if you're interested, you can go over to my Patreon site. I am revamping the tiers sometime this month, so you might wait until February 1st to sign up. Hopefully I'll get the tiers changed before that. But anyway, you can see each of these boxes has 3 different colors in it because I bought every single color. So yeah, 15 mil tubes, all the colors in their range, at least as of the time I ordered, and they got here amazingly quick. I don't remember exactly when I ordered. Oh, here, okay. So just at Christmas, and they got here, technically they got here Wednesday, January 8th, but they sent them signature required, so I got a letter in the post box, and then they didn't deliver mail yesterday, and they were closed, so I had to go get them today, which is the 10th. Anyway, enough about that. Let's look at the sketchbooks. So they're exactly the same paper. This is considered the big, this is considered the small. And the paper to me feels like a cross between like regular cotton watercolor paper such as Bao and the Khadi cotton watercolor paper. It's not quite as soft as the Viviva cotton rag sketchbook that I have tried on this channel in the past. So not quite as soft, which is a good thing because that paper has problems with masking tape and masking fluid, but maybe this one will. So it's a little smoother, it's not smoother, a little slicker on this side and a little less slick on this side. Is that true throughout the whole thing? Probably. I don't know. It just seems really neat, and I can't wait to try it. And Customs, when they open the box, slice the box open with their razor and cut right into the sketchbook, which is so sad. And the corner is mushed, but the corner is just mushed on the cover. The paper has survived just fine. So no problem there. I mean, it's a deep cut in the middle there, but it's just the cover. It's fine. It's usable. And then, because I will dry these down into pans, but I wanted to try their panned version as well. This box has seen better days. My goodness. It is dirty, and like the corners are all banged and dirty. And it was not taped because I assume Customs opened it, and then the tin is all scratched up. Can you see how scratched up that is? That's such a bummer. Oh well, I wonder if this was like maybe on a shelf in their art shop and people handled it a lot, but inside it looks okay. It's just it was a little dusty. Comes with a little swatch sheet. I don't know what kind of paper this is on, but it's not cotton. And here they are. So they're not individually wrapped, which is great. I don't mind that at all. The bottoms of the pan do have the company name Aquatone on it, but no other labeling. So I will need to label them based on the swatch sheet here, and the back of the box also has the color information. I'll do that, and then we'll see if these are different than when I dry them down myself or what we think of them. I'll probably bring these on my trip with me. I'm leaving in just a few days. This I can't bring with me. Maybe I'll bring one of the sketchbooks, but I can't deal with all the tubes on my trip. It's too big, too much, and I do limit what I bring. It's a big limit, but I do still limit it. Anyway, I'm excited to try this. A new to me brand of watercolor. I am so curious about it. Have any of you tried Aquatone? Have you even heard of Aquatone? I hope that I made a wise buying decision here, although it's still, considering the amount of paint and supplies here, it was not that much money. It really wasn't. So yeah, I'm set for 2 lifetimes now for watercolor paint, but That's okay. It makes me happy, and I do plan on sharing this with my people, so I think that it will be a win-win for all of us. I hope. I hope this is good watercolor. I took a chance, but you know, it's okay. I never spend that money she gives me for months and months and months. I mean, maybe I guess if you consider that I buy art supplies throughout the year, or have before I started no buys, maybe I end up spending it eventually, but usually, yeah, just stash it away, and it's gone this year. I say she, it's they, but they give me money. Well, that is everything I received and bought for myself for Christmas and my birthday, and this is fun. This is very fun. So if this is the first time you're joining me, I hope you'll consider subscribing down below with the all notifications bell turned on, because we will be getting through these products eventually. I still have some new stuff from previous art hauls way back last year that I still need to get through, but lots of fun things coming up. I am leaving for a month, but I'm going to bring some of this with me and get videos out every week for you with something fun in it. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great weekend or week or whatever it is for you when you're watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Anyway, they have these pellets. Just put the lid on upside down. Oops. Open it. I just scared the cat when I opened it. My hair is drying and it's getting frizzier and frizzier. Cat, that's a bad time to scratch. I was filming my intro. You have no regrets, do you? She gives no cares. Do you care? Do you care? No. No cares.